Hello everybody, today I want to talk about Path of Exile 2 and how is the game so far for me. I have played the whole game mostly on PlayStation 5 base using remote play, also on PS5 Pro on my couch. Sometimes I was streaming on my SteamDeck from my PC to test out how that works now. That's supposed to be improved. And how the game was overall. So, without further ado, let's go on and talk about it. So far for me, the game has been fantastic. I'm really enjoying what they have done here, and my only real complaint, it has to be about the controller. That when I started playing the game, I thought that this was a twin stick shooter kind of game, but with the smart kind of targeting, this completely removes the skill out of this and creates a very frustrating experience. Because yeah, the game has a lot of buttons and stuff like this, but overall what they're doing here is not good at all. I don't really like it at all that they have done it, this automatic targeting, and I will suggest anyone that is playing this game to not play skills and things that require you to aim, because that way you are just setting yourself for failure. Because when you many times in this game, every single foe that you are facing is very deadly, and it can be really annoying when you're trying to target something very specific to respond, and you're just dying, and the dying that you're doing feels unearned. So it feels bad. This was not, it doesn't feel good. It was not your fault. It's not that you were playing footsies wrong. It was like the spacing game. It's not that. It's just that the game decided to take your cursor and put it somewhere else. It's like someone hacking your mouse, and you're supposed to do a headshot and suddenly you're looking behind. That kind of feeling is very garbage. So yeah, that is my only complaint. That is my only complaint. That's why I wanted to say it first, because that was my only complaint about the game. And I'm gonna tell you now the rest of my experience with the game. So first of all, I started playing the game completely blind. This is not a flex or anything like that. I have been playing the game before Path of Exile 1, but I never really made my own build. And that was really one of the things that I wanted to try it for the first time here, to make my own build. See, can I do it? Can I even do it? And yes, I was kind of able to do it. Kind of. The last place that I stopped being completely blind was this boss here on Act 2, the final boss. When I was playing before, I was just doing Frostbolt and I was just doing the combo thing with the Frost. I didn't see anything, I didn't look anything before. All the notes that I was doing was about freeze build up, but this boss broke me. Like, I was doing 0 DPS, I was doing the fight that was like 10 minutes long, and I was just dying because I was running out of potions, and he was still like at 20% HP. Because I was trying to do the Frostbolt, and then I was trying to aim and do the Shatter, the Cold Snap. So that was really the problem. I was not understanding what other abilities I had, and as you can see here already, how I play with the Ice Wall. This is how I thought that you're supposed to work with Ice Wall. I had no idea that you can use it on bosses. Maybe I didn't read the spell, I'm not sure. But after I saw on the internet, I was like, okay, why I'm doing 0 DPS? What is going on here? And then I saw that people were using Frost Wall like this. And let me tell you, after that, after I started using Frost Wall, all the bosses have felt like a joke. Like, I completely decimate them. Any elite that is big size, I completely erase them, because I just do the cares, I just do the other cares for the minus frost resistance, and I just start doing the wall, and whatever it is, I don't even have to pop any pots anymore. It's crazy. Because I was so used to play like stupid before, that I got, you know, I was doing the range challenge, going and try to kill without anything else some hard boss on Elden Ring. That's how it felt. It was feeling impossible, but it was also feeling that I was bad because I couldn't dodge all of his attacks. And yeah, I was reaching around 20%. But anyway, now after I saw a little bit of more and I started looking at ascendancies and stuff like this, it felt better. I didn't have to change my build, like the skill tree, almost at all. There is only one thing that I saw that I missed. So yeah, it was not that bad overall. It was just I was using completely different spell and completely wrong things for damage. So that's pretty much it. And right now I'm having an amazing experience. So if something feels really, really hard and you're going blind, chances are, like me, what you're doing is something you're just doing it wrong. Probably about your skill usage and gems, how they work with it. So after I started using it correctly, I started doing heaps of damage and it felt fantastic. And even though I still had the problem with the aiming, at least on the bosses didn't feel as bad because the way that you use the frost wall, it was not bad at all. And now with the comet, even with the custom freeze that I just got, oh my god, it felt amazing. Fantastic. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with how the thing turned out in the end. But you can get some troubles, of course, yourself as well. Another thing that I would want to say is that the story feels amazing. I really liked these characters. Asala, the whole thing with the caravan was amazing. It felt like the game, while it didn't really show you any cutscenes, like crazy cutscenes, it felt fantastic. The bosses were so awesome and majestic. And the way that they were doing their moves, it was feeling like I was playing Elden Ring, but in an ARPG, with how many bosses there were and everything like that. So for me, it felt awesome. And yeah, I don't really have to say any negative outside of that. A lot of people were talking about, you know, bad experience with item drops. I didn't really have that problem. I had bad items for a while, but I have also gotten some crazy, like I was 6th level and I had 3 uniques. Now they're garbage uniques, but I found 3 uniques at 6th level. Everyone was like, what is going on? So yeah, I don't know, maybe I was just really lucky, but then later on it felt, I think the worst was that you would kill bosses and it didn't feel like you were getting anything. I was feeling a lot more when I was getting bosses done and they will give you some extra points, some extra spirit. Those felt amazing. Like you killed this boss and now this is your reward. You can have more spirit or you can have 2 extra points. And for me, I think that's what they should aim at. These bosses, if they don't give you loot, at least they should give you something like that. So always you're gonna feel that you're getting rewarded, even if it's not items directly. Now, a lot of people have talked about the other stuff. I'm not gonna talk about anything else outside of my own opinion here. So yeah, this was overall my experience with the game. This is what I felt playing it. I still feel amazing. I have clocked like 40 hours, and yes, I'm really bad. That's why I'm still at Act 3. But yeah, I'm feeling great about the game. Hopefully they're gonna kind of fix the twin stick thing, or at least give us a toggle about the auto target. And if they do, I will be really feeling happy about this. I was trying to find ways to report issues because there were some crashes even on the PlayStation 5 Pro. On PC I had no crashes at all, but on console I had quite a few, and they had nothing to do with the gameplay or frame drops. It was always when I would open a gem and then the loading screen will just crash. It was never about the gameplay, it was just opening menus. So I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, overall, fantastic. The native experience on SteamDeck is not recommended. If you are here for that, it's not recommended at all from me. if you have a PS5 or if you have a PC that can play Path of Exile 2, please do yourself a favor and just stream it through there. Because otherwise, you are just going to set up yourself for failure. I have tried it on Act 2. Many spells are not visible. All those people that are showing so many videos about it, I don't know if they played so far the game, but from what I saw, almost everyone just shows the start of the game. So yeah, I don't know how far they have gone, but for me on Act 3, the game feels not good. And the game is really playable, barely playable on PS5, so that is why right now you see this kind of performance on SteamDeck. Maybe later on it's gonna get improved, optimized, and be even better. But when I saw people are talking about 45 FPS, and then I saw those 45 FPS that everything was pixelized, I was like, never mind. And so many spells wouldn't even show. So anyway, this was it from me. Overall, really super excited. I love this game, and I hope to burn many more hours on this game. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.